Hey there, guys. It's me, from the Show here. Yeah, your boy. What?
Your boy.
Wait, you're still the boy.
I'm the boy. I'm the boy.
You're that boy.
No, I'm the boy.
Anyway, welcome to QnA number 5. Single.
There's 5 of these.
Yeah, 5 of them. Well, one with Connor, and the others were with you.
Let's get to it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so basically, same sort of procedure. I'm reading 50 questions from the computer. Thank you for submitting them. If you're a subscriber, or if you're not one, I'm still gonna read it. So anyway, first question comes from the anime guy. What do you think of One Punch Man Season 2?
I haven't seen Season 1, but maybe it'll be good. I haven't seen any... There's no teasers for it at the moment.
Well, the fans made some stuff, but... Yeah. Anyway, so the thing with One Punch Man is that it's... When did it come out? Like 2012?
2015.
2015?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really off. It's very weird because I heard Madhouse is like...
Yeah, they're not doing Season 2.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing, but I don't know what they're going to head into. I think they're going to try to evolve Saitama as a character himself, or if they're just going to treat him as a gag character still. Anyway, I'm excited. I don't know when it's actually going to come out. Something is going to come out in the fall, or in the summer, or even next year. It's kind of weird right now. It's like Rick and Morty in a way.
Isn't there like 7 new episodes of Rick and Morty?
Yeah, they announced that like a couple days ago. Anyway, the Floating Skeleton asks, what fictional character would you be if you had a choice? You know, here's what I would be.
That's getting to the tough questions, I see.
Here's what I would be. I would be Kami Tenshi from Tenchi Muyo because he's omnipotent.
You watch Tenchi Muyo?
Yeah, I watched. Spoiler alert, guys. Okay, so I'd be Kami Tenshi because he's omnipotent and he can basically do everything he wants to. So I would basically replace the sound waves with Space Jam and have that play like all the time in everywhere that's existing right now. So yeah, that's what I would be. How about you?
I'd be Kokichi Oma from Danganronpa 3. Who wouldn't want to be the ultimate supreme leader?
Wait, but...
You know what I could do with that power?
Wait, but I could technically be him at the same time because I'm omnipotent and I can do anything I want.
So you could be ultimate supreme leader?
Yeah, I can be anything I want, so Kami Tenchi. Any Tenchi Muyo fans, fist bump.
I think you would get into that
book. So next question comes from the Turtle Man. What is the most overrated aspect of college?
I mean, obviously parties, but at the same time, I'd say overwork. I mean, if you're just organized and...
You mean the work aspect?
Yeah. I mean, if you're organized, then you get help if you need it, and if you actually pay attention in class, you'll do fine.
If you go to the classes.
If you go to class, you'll do fine.
Anyway, I think the most overrated aspect...
You're going to say parties, right?
I'm going to say some of the parties, because, you know, when you go to college, everybody's like, oh, it's all crazy, we're going to die. And that's not really the case so much at all. It's more... The college I go to, it's kind of... The parties are sort of made by the people themselves rather than the schools. We don't really have frats or sororities, so we're sort of responsible with that responsibility of making parties ourselves. And, they're all kind of the same thing when you come down to it in the end. Just a bunch of sweaty dudes trying to impress, like, one girl who shows up in, like, one room with that same rap music you hear in, like, the radio. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Hit Felipe's soundtrack to his life, basically.
Yep. Not anymore.
Oh, yeah, you're moving. Huh. So, anyway, so B-Ball Kid 2 asks...
That's a question for you.
No, it's for you.
Yeah.
Who do you think the Heat should go after this free agency? Alright guys, I have lots of opinions. I could literally make this go on for half an hour as to who I would want to get, but I'm going to keep it short and simple. I would love to get LeBron again.
Traitor.
It's not a traitor. He gave us 2 championships. The other Heat fans are traitors for not liking him.
I thought you were part of that fan.
I was being sarcastic. Every time I if you guys don't know, every time I spread hate about a certain person, I'm being sarcastic.
You didn't sound sarcastic at first.
Well, I was trying to be sarcastic. I don't know what to do anymore to be sarcastic. Anyway, it's 2018, so who knows what sarcasm is anymore. Anyway, I think you're gonna get angry from this.
Why?
There's a chance that the Miami Heat could get K-Dog.
K-Dog!
there's a chance maybe he could get K-Dog from the Warriors.
Oh,
And if they do, I kind of want K-Dog more than LeBron just because I can bother him about it every single day of the year.
have fun.
Oh man, you look so pissed right now.
At least they still have LTE. What rhymes with LTE?
Anyway, besides that, if we can't get those two, maybe try to trade for Kawhi with Whiteside, and maybe Seth Curry if he's available. Make some good trades.
Yeah,
if we don't make a single trade, I swear, if we don't make a trade,
Those have nothing.
I will smash this computer against that window.
Those have nothing against Charles Barkley.
What, he's gonna come out of retirement?
Yeah.
Hey Barkley, if you're watching this, then would you...
We need you at Space Jam 2.
Oh, okay, you know what? Next one. So the Flash 10K asks, what are your plans for the summer?
I'm going to Duke to study and break to vacation in Spain.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Okay, so my plans are sort of mixed right now. I'm going to Greece in like 3 weeks, and then after that, I'm basically coming back here to kind of do the same thing as he does. Basically, do a bunch of summer courses so that I don't have to do them in school, so that there's more time to get lit in the shower stalls. And like throw apples there too. And so...
Oh, there's an update to that story. Some guy threw a banana.
What?
As
With a
well.
banana? Like, were they playing Mario Kart or something?
I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, Peter, if you guys are curious, Peter went to Germany or China, so he's not really there for me to take out to go for
All
parties.
members of VGU are gone for majority of the summer.
Yeah, I think Connor's staying in Sarasota.
Ha, Connor.
Even though he quit VGU, I was hoping to see him maybe one time this summer. If he doesn't hate Miami. Well, whatever.
Who's...
What?
You're gonna say who's next?
Oh. So,
Oh,
Zuzu...
boy. This is true.
So, Zuzu Kid asks, do you guys vape?
Well, all day, every day.
Are you one of those people who tag on Instagram Vape Squad?
I suck up. I try to make the biggest cloud possible.
And then you try to bring it in.
Yeah.
Anyway, do we vape? Yeah, I vape every day. I have all the collections. I have like 100 vapes, each in different colors, each with different shapes. Each produce different type of CO2 so that I can die faster every time.
Vape fidget spinner.
That exists, you know.
Vape fidget spinner hoverboard.
You know a vape fidget spinner exists?
I lost all faith in you, man.
I'll show you later.
Does it taste like Tide Pods and look like a condom?
Yes, I'll make that. Actually, I'll be the first one to make that. So anyway, so Cinema Videos asks, do you guys care about The Incredibles 2?
I'm looking forward to it, but not to the extent that a lot of people are.
Alright, guys. The Incredibles was my first superhero movie as a kid. I was like 4 or 5, so when I saw it, I think. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward to it. I know it's not going to be as great as the first one. Definitely not.
I'm still gonna watch it, but I'm just not as excited as a lot of people are.
Because think about it. It's going to try to turn itself into one of those movies. Like, you know how Mr. Incredible's taking up the housework now?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's going to cut out so much action that the original one had that made it so good. I know Elastigirl's going to kick some ass, but I think Mr. Incredible needs to too, to make this a complete movie. I really don't feel like seeing Violet's mood swings again for the 30 minutes.
Do we have a villain for that movie yet?
The Undertaker. Remember the preview from the first one?
I thought it was... It looks like it's gonna be a one-off gag. I don't know.
Maybe. I really don't know.
Oh well.
So Ben Smith asks, what do you think of the NBA playoff this year?
K-Dog do anything?
K-Dog scoring 30.
Yeah, boy, is that good?
That's...
You make lit dunk?
Yeah, he made a couple lit dunks.
Alright, now.
Okay.
You probably have a lot to say about this.
Yes, guys. The series between the Heat and the 76ers, it was rigged. Want to know why? Because the Heat should have won everything again because we're the only franchise allowed to win. So, oh yeah, you see my playoff predictions?
How accurate? Are you gonna make it perfect, or...?
They're way off. They're pretty off this year, actually. Because the Boston Celtics are surprising everybody because they're down their 2 main stars, and yet they're still winning somehow. And they're going to reach the NBA Finals to play the Warriors.
Well, here goes your chances of...
Or the Rockets, depending on if they actually do good. Anyway, what do you think about how the Warriors are doing?
They make lit dunks.
Yes, they make lit
They good.
Yes, they make lit dunks. Anyway, So Tony Brown asks, what do you guys think of Snapchat?
It's my life, bro. I have to know what friends are doing every day, even for the most mundane things.
Are you the person who looks on the on that little globe?
I have to know where my friends are at all times.
Are you one of those people who uses the filters like all the time?
I have to cram like 50 filters so they don't know what I'm doing. I have to cram 50 filters so it looks like I'm having fun.
Anyway, I use Snapchat on a personal level. Like I'll just Snapchat a party or something, or even just me shooting a basket in a hoop. Nothing that specific.
It's kind of fitting you asked that because his profile picture looks like it has a filter.
Yeah, it's the rainbow one actually. You know Connor has a Snapchat now?
How often does he use it?
He uploaded a video of him eating popcorn, that's about it.
And how long ago was that?
Like, he uploaded it twice, actually, just in case we forgot he uploaded it the first time. It's not public, it's a private one, so don't try to look for it, people. I don't know, you want them to look for it?
Sure, why not?
Would it be lit if they found it? Oh yeah, he has a Snapchat too, actually. Don't look for it, because he only adds NBA players.
Yeah.
K-Dog. LTE. And he uses LTE while he uses it too. Anyway, the infinite I gotta stop you. You're gonna tip the cat. You're gonna
your cheapo camera stand.
You're gonna tip the low budget camera.
Alright.
Anyway, Infinite Infinity asks, do you prefer spring or fall semester? Assuming you go by that in your school.
I mean,
do you go by 2 semesters?
yes.
Oh, alright, so that makes sense for you. But okay, I'll answer it. Personally, I like spring semester better because I like warmer weather. I just prefer warmer weather than the colder weather, to be honest. Well, Miami cold, not RPI cold.
Yeah, so I guess I prefer spring because RPI cold. Plus
So,
Genericon is in spring. That's
yeah,
cool.
spring more stuff happens because people often pick easier classes during the spring because it's kind of a college tradition to do that. Because fall term, nothing's really happening, exciting wise. But spring, people go outside more because it's
sunnier.
Yeah, sunnier, and also more events just take place there. So yeah, I pick spring over fall. So Cave Ninja asks, seen any new anime recently?
No. I'm RPI and I'm just kind of lazy.
Okay, so I've seen a couple of new animes. Alright. Galactic Heroes, Legend of Galactic Heroes, it's very obscure, but yeah, pretty good at the same time. Assassination Classroom.
Ass class.
Yeah, ass class. E-class, whatever you want to call it. Koro Sensei! You won't get that joke. Anyway,
Is that the name?
Kenshin. You know Kenshin?
Oro.
Batosai. Yeah, you beat people up with an umbrella. That's pretty badass. Anyway, I'm like almost done with Kenshin. I forgot Rurouni Kenshin. I think that's how you say it.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Rurouni.
Yes.
What else have I seen? Oh yeah, Tenchi Muyo. I'm sort of starting on that show. I think it's got an alright start. It's nothing really compared to my other shows, but what the heck. I'm still gonna see it anyway. Wait, I guess My Hero Academia Season 3 technically counts into that. I know, because I've been keeping up with the show. Oh yeah, today's Saturday and there's a new episode tonight!
I'm probably gonna read. I'm gonna get to reading it someday.
Anyway, so yeah, those are really the animes I've seen so far.
What about Onizuka?
Oh, Onizuka! Onizuka! My cresta! Never mind, it's a joke to the show, you guys. Anyway, I heard you've seen some of it.
Like a long time ago.
Like 4 episodes?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, I kind of completed the show and I sort of saw how Assassination Classroom took after Onizuka in like ways only the Onizuka fans would really know. See, if you guys are curious, Onizuka, GTO is one of those shows that like you don't really treat seriously at all. It has some key life lessons, but it's really more just based on gags and funny characters. Anyway, so Raul Manju asks, oh, it's for you. What do you miss about Florida?
My family and the heat, because after spending...
What, the Miami heat?
No, the actual heat.
Oh,
after spending 3 months in like barely under 30-degree weather, you kind of miss stuff like this.
Oh, yeah. Are you one of those people who misses Publix too?
Not really.
Because that's a kind of a Florida thing. Yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
Alright, so the Undertaker asks, who was your worst professor in
My
class?
physics professor. He was old. He's that professor. He was boring. He didn't know how to engage the class at all, and I think I learned more by my own than I actually did from anything he taught in class.
Was the material hard?
It was mainly hard because he didn't barely taught me anything, but I just...
But
he
if you-
barely taught anything in the tests on the questions on the tests are like way harder than anything he put. Like either there are like so many oddball questions. Like,
Yeah.
when did I learn this?
Yeah, true.
I learned more on my own. I still pass. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, one of definitely my worst professor this year was one that I took to my Intro to Computer Science professor. Anyway, he was bad because he did not know how to teach a class at all. He actually got fired, so he's gone. So anyway, I didn't like, he did not know how to make tests at all. Like he didn't teach in class also. He sort of just expected us to read everything on our own. He kind of just sat there and like went through 5 PowerPoints explaining very basic steps in computer science and just didn't really do anything at all. Also, he lost his temper every time someone like didn't understand the subject, so it was kind of hard to ask him questions or go to him for extra help. Also, he was never available for extra help also, so that kind of sucked. Whatever, I don't know if I passed the class yet, I'll see later. The important part is he's getting fired, so I don't have to see him again. And if he's watching this video, I don't know. You got anything for him?
Get better. Get good.
So Daniel Arnold asks, why did you leave your roommate?
Because the semester's over. The school year's over. I have to move. That's it.
You left your roommate too, so you can technically answer
Because
this.
the school year's over. I'm moving to a different dorm than him.
Oh,
It's not that complicated.
What, did he not like you or something? Or did you not like him?
We were going different ways, I guess.
Anyway, the thing with my roommate, you guys seen him on camera like a couple times. Yeah, you guys already know, so... The reason why I'm leaving my roommate is it's not really so much personal, it's just more me wanting to meet new people rather than stay with one person like the entire time. Also, I'm moving dorms and he wants to stay in a quieter dorm next year, so he's moving there. And also, I didn't really like some of the policies he put down in the beginning of the year. Apparently, I'm not allowed to use my TV when he's in the room because he gets bothered by the noise the TV makes. And yeah, it got to a certain point where I didn't want him in the room at the same time as me, and I feel like that's not how roommates should interact at all. And also, we literally did nothing together except play cards. So that was kind of
Looks like we sort of had the same problems.
And also, he spends literally 90% of his time in the library. On Saturday nights too, if you're curious. Anyway, that's basically it. Next question. So Katie Swartz asks, what was your funnest moment freshman year?
Honest.
Definitely Kappa Carnival. Definitely.
Probably Genericon for me.
Oh, you know what Kappa Carnival is? Basically where they get a bunch of carnival rides, take them in the school, and like everybody gets to play with them. And there are like prizes and stuff, you can win that. And there was a concert going on at the same time, so people were getting lit in one section and like throwing up on the gravity ride in the other section.
I enjoyed Genericon. It's my first convention. There was a lot to do for something that was student run.
Oh, student run?
Yeah, it's all student run.
Oh yeah. Oh, well mine was actually school run. Anyway, things got a little crazy when the seniors went ham on the rides and drinking at the same time. It turned into a bar fest, I heard, but I left before that, so I wasn't part of it. Does that sound lit?
Lit.
So Dabmaster23 Swag asks, do you guys go to parties often?
No.
No?
No. I've never been to a party there. RPI.
Does RPI like rent out houses or do they have them in the school?
I think almost all parties are student done, I guess.
So so do they rent houses or do they do it in the school?
I think, I don't know, I haven't been to RPI.
I've been to like a couple parties, I think. See, it's sort of student run, the school. Well, I mean, if things get a little too crazy, then campus safety comes and tells us to shut the hell up. And it's student run in the sense that there aren't any frats, fraternities, and sororities, so that sort of thing. And yeah, I went to some of them. Some of them are fun, but the others aren't really all the same. Like I said before, it's just more just sweaty people in a room trying to impress girls. Like, fuckboys, that sort of thing. Yeah, you understand, because he is one.
Right, got roasted.
Yeah, put hashtag roast food in the comments.
My hall was full of those fuckboys.
Oh, what, like the Miami ones?
Yeah, boy with an eye. None of them were from Miami.
There are actually a couple people from my school going to my college next year. That's interesting. It's not directly because of me. Well, one of them is, but I'll get into that with him later. Anyway, so the Super Sports Fan asks, are you eventually going to visit RPI?
Are you going to eventually visit RPI?
Yes. Yes, the Super Sports Fan. Yes, I will. It's a matter of scheduling because if you're curious, anybody who's not in college, it gets a little more difficult since we're in completely different locations to actually schedule meetups. It normally happens when breaks don't overlap or when we're free, I guess. I might come down like during a long weekend or even during a break session. That's kind of my goal. I'm not really looking to get to like see the party life at like RPI.
Just have fun.
Wait, what is it like actually?
I don't know. I don't go to a lot of parties at RPI.
Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely looking to visit. I might film a vlog if you guys want me to. Tell me. I'll put the camera in his face.
You can visit Albany.
Yeah, how is Albany as a city?
It's nice. I don't go often. It's nice.
Oh, interesting. Anyway, so Mike Smith asks, how was VGU made?
Well...
Oh, this is going to be a long history lesson. Anyway, if you guys don't know, VGU was actually started out as Chibi and Luigi's Let's Plays. At first, Connor and I just thought it would be a good idea to make a channel where we can both do videos together instead of just us doing random videos on our separate channels. Anyway, it turned into Vast Gaming Universe because at the time I was meeting Felipe actually, and he was actually the direct reason why I was changed to Vast Gaming Universe because I tried to implement my other friends in there. And this was before Felipe met Connor, so I thought there was a chance they could get along.
I thought so too.
So I thought we could do like 3-4 player things, but whatever. Mario Party. Anyway, VGU right now is kind of on a down. It's like kind of there. We're gaining subscribers surprisingly. We actually gained like 20 subscribers since we quit. I don't know why.
Oops.
I don't know why actually. We're still at like 160, but wow, yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, did I sum it up real good?
I think so.
And yeah, I added Peter, then Peter quit, and everybody else is kind of quitting, but whatever. VGU Resurrection is coming soon, guys. It's like Lelouch, except without the Gigas. Anyway, Dad!
Dad, go!
We got it. Dad boy! You gotta celebrate before we get it.
Dad boy!
Anyway, Dad boy asks, the fuck is Felpy's stupid fucking face?
I don't even know. What's he trying to ask?
He's trying to ask the fuck is Felpy's stupid fucking face. He's trying to ask why is your face stupid, I guess.
Oh, is it Peter? Is that you?
Peter, no, Peter hates your voice, not your face.
That boy, you're a stupid poopy butthole.
Are you gonna answer his question as to why you're stupid as your face is
I'm stupid. You're a stupid poopy butthole. But person.
Oh man, I honestly have nothing for that. That's honestly aimed towards him. Did you say what you thought you knew?
Yeah.
Anything last words for Dad boy? Anything for Dad boy?
Nah.
Dab. Anyway, so Mike Smith asks, what's your favorite movie of all time?
That's hard. I like a lot of... I can narrow it down to one.
I think I can actually with me.
Is it?
It's Back to the Future. I like Back to the Future because it's a good combination of time travel, comedy, some action. It's more of like one of those things where I can invest in the characters rather than the action itself. And yeah, I liked some of the hidden Easter eggs if you like really look into the movie. I can tell they really worked on the movies. The sequels, well, 2, I enjoyed watching 2, but 3, I'll throw that away. Okay.
I can't narrow it down to one movie. What?
You like comedy?
There's a movie I can tell you a movie I really like, and that's Mad Max Fury Road. It's like that's still the best action movie ever made, and I don't think anything will come close to that.
Terminator 2? Some fans will argue that.
I just don't think anything will ever. I don't think we'll ever get anything else like that ever again.
Fair enough. All right, so Jacob Bradley asks, rank the likelihood of each vast gamer losing his virginity. Good, nice job having the
I'm
general
going to
idea.
be a good boy and find someone I truly love before I even get to that, so who knows how long that will take.
But I think we gotta rank each member. So you know what? Actually, out of 1 out of 10, I think I got a solid chance. I think if I actually try to, then maybe. Yeah, because I go to parties. That's often the place where people actually like do that stuff. Because people don't think, and honestly, some of the people are kind of good. They're gonna drop out next semester, so they're sort of in it for that. Anyway, your chance. Well, you said it yourself. I don't have to really say anything.
Connor!
Oh, Connor, what do you think? I'm gonna leave that one up to you.
There's probably someone out there for him.
What? There's someone out there for everybody?
Yeah.
Like who?
Someone who's angry all the time and obsessed with Pokemon. Likes food.
So out of 1 to 10, what are you giving him?
I am a 2.8.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Michael. Well, actually, I think Michael's intentionally trying to avoid that, like at all costs. I think he's actually avoiding trying to get married entirely. That's sort of his thing.
Peter!
Oh God, Peter. Peter's sort of like a mix because I think Peter, while he's sort of scared of that stuff, I think he's sort of scared of it in a way. Like he's so
got
innocent.
fast cars.
Like he's so innocent, like he doesn't really get it. Even though he seems like the typical fuckboy, sometimes when I film him, he kind of, more than that, he has that, like, I guess he sort of takes in the Asian culture, I guess, like the Eastern culture really of more just sex not being a top priority. Well, I don't think it's a top priority, but in America it's sort of taught that way, I guess. Do you agree with that, or is that...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'll give Peter a 6.9.
Get it?
Anyway, that's what I got, so...
Okay.
That's
it.
Okay. Oh, Doug, I gotta answer for Doug.
Doug has a girlfriend. The end. Doug has a girlfriend.
Did they do it?
I don't know.
I'll ask him when I see him, and I'll tell you guys maybe. Anyway, Jojo asks,
Jojo.
compare each vast gamer to any anime character personality-wise. Actually, you do me and I'll do you. So it's kind of fair.
Who would you be?
I'm trying to think about you. Yeah, this is kind of tough because there's tons of animes out there with tons of characters. And I'm kind of blanking out right now because... No, Onizuka, no, definitely not. Koro, no, definitely not. Maybe Karma, actually.
From what?
Assassination Classroom. I feel like you'd be Karma.
I don't know who you would be.
I've actually been compared to Onizuka by a couple people. Even no, not so much. Not so much Korra. Actually, some people even compare me to Kenshin.
You're not Kenshin.
Well, people in my college actually compare me to Kenshin.
I can't think of anything.
Well, from what you know. Not from what I know, just from what you know.
You're that rock guy from My Hero Academia.
Oh!
Was it the rock or steel guy?
Steel?
The red hair guy.
I think he was Steel. I need to watch My Hero
I
Academia.
think so. He's like that chill person.
Oh.
You're the chill person to all your angry friends.
Well, like Bakugo?
Yes.
Okay, Connor. This is gonna be fun. Connor.
Connor.
Okay. I would pick Connor to be Actually, be Zoro. I would probably choose Connor to be Zoro.
He sleeps a lot.
He sleeps. He can be sometimes pretty grumpy. He normally keeps to himself. He eats a lot. Let's start there if you would watch One Piece. And yeah, that's kind of what I got. And Michael, I'd honestly compare Michael to maybe L from Death Note, in the sense that he's kind of sheltered, pretty sheltered.
Yeah, what about Peter?
Peter, I already got Peter, but I need to explain Michael. He's sheltered. He's pretty smart because he spends nothing. He literally does nothing else but academics, so he's smart from that. And he has the same personality. Like, he's sheltered. He's kind of shy. He's doesn't care about like all the social stuff that people care about. Anyway, Peter, Majin Buu. I don't even need to explain it. You guys know why he's Majin Buu.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's basically it. I guess Doug would be. Who would Doug be? Doug would be Yoshikawa. He would be Yoshikawa from Momonosuke. I'm gonna put him as that. That's kind of perfect. I don't need to explain Doug because he's not a vast gamer. So, next. So Buffy the Vampire 55 asks, in your opinion, what is the most annoying type of college student?
Those dumbass jocks.
You
Go
mean,
around parading with their loud music.
you mean the extroverted extrovert?
Yeah. Actually, both deep ends of the spectrum.
You mean like the quiet nerd?
Extreme extroverts and extreme introverts.
What happened with extreme introverts though?
I guess I just see. They're actually more like super lazy people. Like,
Oh.
I'm just surprised how many people are lazy at RPI.
Oh yeah, I understand. Well, the thing with me is, I think the most annoying type of college student is the extroverted extrovert, because well yeah, they go around playing their music, like people actually like it, and they're always the type of person who like shows up to class drunk, that sort of thing. I've actually experienced some of that last year, but whatever. And remember that one kid who was like cooking chicken nuggets at 2 a.m. like dancing?
Butthole.
Yeah. I'm not gonna give out any names because he might be watching this.
You're a dick.
Somehow. Anyway, he's the type of person who said Yu Yu Hakusho was racist.
Yeah.
Because the song was like making fun of some culture, I think.
Is that what they call weed trash?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what he said.
He called it weed trash.
He thought you were a weeaboo. I remember that. Anyway.
Was he doing lines that night? I feel like he was.
Yeah, he was definitely drunk.
I was saying lie.
Oh. Oh yeah, that too. That too. He's the type of person who does that too.
Okay.
So anyway, so Gamer Forever asks, where did Connor go?
Who knows? The world may never know.
I know, but I'm going to tell the world. So Connor, well, the thing with Connor is he kind of quit VGU, so he's not going to be putting any more videos, unfortunately, if you guys miss him at all. He wants to stay in Sarasota, I think, because he doesn't like Miami, just the area. He thinks that Sarasota is better with quality type of people. Also, he's trying to get a job in Sarasota just to stay there for the summer, just like it as an excuse to stay there for the summer. I think he's kind of reluctant to move back to his parents' house. I don't know, Connor, if you disagree with this, then put down a comment if you even know this channel exists anymore. Anyway, that's what I got. You got any theories?
Connor's an alien.
Or maybe he's just in his room playing Pokemon.
Or that.
Anyway,
What's next?
so Connor, wow, Connor's asking questions. So Connor Stewie asks, can you guys do food reviews?
That's up to you.
Honestly, I'd actually be really open to doing food reviews if it's got the good amount of support that my other videos do. It's just a matter of finding someone else to do it with, so I'm not sitting there rambling on about food the entire time. Like make a half-assed, like last-minute review. Like, this burger is very burgery. There we go. And yeah, what do you think about food reviews?
We're gonna be like...
What, like that guy that... I know who you're talking about.
What's
I know who you're talking about.
some legit food review.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, sure, we'll turn into him sooner or later. Anyway, so Lit Sauce asks, have you been laid yet?
I've already went over this.
Well, I mean, technically it's separate questions, so...
Okay, no. Call me a loser virgin or whatever.
Yeah, you guys are allowed to do that, by the way. I'm permitting you guys to. Not like it mattered anyway, just... whatever. So anyway, as of me... No. I paused for a second and put you in dramatic. Make it dramatic, but I really haven't. You see, doing that stuff is not really my specialty. I'm just not good at it. Yeah, I know. Rant about me too in the comments next to Hip Felipe.
We're both loser virgins.
In fact, he can send this video to Leafy so he can...
He's still relevant.
He's still there, but he's still there with like 2 million.
And it's like, what's his name? Jake Paul.
With Jake Paul? Oh, Jake Paul's totally gonna come at us now. So what do you think of the name Lit Lit Sauce?
Lit Dap Dap.
Anyway, Danny K asks, actually, say 2 statements that are true and 1 that is false.
That should be another video entirely.
And have the other person guess the false one.
That should be a video entirely.
Actually, I already got 2, so I'm gonna say mine.
Here, I got 2.
So anyway, 1. Eckerd gives financial aid to 99% of his students.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. My roommate does this thing in the morning where he takes Febreze and sprays it on his dick to make it smell good. Number 3. I'm going to Japan for winter semester.
I have a feeling number 1 is the false one.
Which, alright,
I have a feeling 1 and 2 are false.
No, you gotta pick one. One is false.
Oh, 1 is false?
No, one of them is false. 2 of them are true.
Then the first one is false.
Okay. That's X wrong. My roommate doesn't put Febreze on his dick every morning. That's something that he wanted to do, but he didn't actually do it.
Okay, my turn. I could think of a good one.
Oh man, that's kind of funny. He thought that he actually put that stuff on his dick.
So, I lived in Cleveland for about 3 years.
Okay.
I am obsessed with the Danganronpa franchise.
Okay.
And I'm a Warriors fan.
Oh no. I already know by heart what the false one is, but I'm just gonna say the first one's false because the Warriors hate the Cavaliers, and there's no way you could have lived in Cleveland without getting assassinated at least one time. How accurate am I?
You wrong, boy.
What was the correct one? Who was the
Alright, fine. Should I break the joke? It's 3.
It's why? Okay, never mind. He's not making sense right now.
I know.
Okay.
You can't believe it.
No. I did not tell you to say 2 false ones and 1 true one. Never mind. And next one, I don't have.
I fooled you, boy.
See, this is why I don't like Warriors fans. They really
I fooled you. You got pranked. You just got pranked.
You sound like Jake Paul now. Like you've been pranked.
Oh, you got pranked.
Dab into my head. Okay, fine. Next one. Jalen Jones asks, do you think golf is a sport?
Yes. It's in the Olympics. It has to be.
It doesn't matter if it's in the Olympics or not. That doesn't really determine if it's a sport, though. Look, I'm not taking anything away from golf. I think it's really fun. It can be really challenging at times. I think people really misconceptualize what they mean by saying that it's not a sport.
I mean, I know watching it may not be fun, but try playing it.
I know it's fun, but people are really often misconceptualize what the argument of it being against a sport is. We're not trying to take away we're not trying to say golf is not fun or anything like that. I think it's a fun game. As a sport, though, I don't really think it would really qualify as that much of a sport because you're not really running, you're not really sweating, you're not really doing Anything athletic. Well, it's brain power, but so is chess. And is chess a sport?
Yeah.
This is why I don't like war.
You know, like Warriors fit.
Yeah. Anyway, so...
Does K-Dog play golf?
Steph Curry plays golf.
Is he Warriors?
Yeah.
Then golf is automatically a sport.
Okay. Alright, fair
Play
enough.
some golf skip-ball.
Honestly, I just don't think it can compare to other sports
Oh
where,
well.
where you actually do really...
I still play it, but okay.
I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it doesn't
Yeah, I
compare.
understand.
Anyway, so a young Asian man asks, why do Felipe think Peter is annoying?
I don't know.
I can't say anything, that's you.
I mean, I sort of annoy him for doing little things that bother him from time to time, but I don't think that would be me outright.
If you guys are curious, the things that Felipe does to him is talking about the Warriors too much.
Warriors and Snapchat.
Snapchat. Oh yeah. I send like 10. You send like 10 Snapchats to him from your account. Things that would bother Peter that Felipe did was sit down the wrong way. Felipe would eat his food the wrong way, and Peter would get like so mad at that.
No.
He'll say the word Snapchat,
Snapchat.
and he would literally run away because he got so annoyed.
Got scared.
yeah, he got scared. Anyway, yeah, you already answered it basically, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Peter, if you're watching this, then leave a comment, actually. Or call me the next day, ranting for 30 minutes, your choice. Anyway, Seth923 asks, what is the weirdest thing you've seen in college so far?
I saw someone light a bush on fire.
Wait, like a legit bush?
Yes, a legit bush.
Or like a picture of George Bush?
A legit bush.
Okay, what about that banana thing?
And a banana, and the apple.
Someone threw like apples and bananas in the shower stall.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. You need to lock the door. Anyway, for me, I think the weirdest thing I've seen came from one student who was a senior. It was like some creepy stuff you see in the horror movies. Like, you've been to my campus, so you know the design. Like, that one room we were watching Yu Yu Hakusho in?
Yeah.
Like, every time at like 12 at night, up until like 6 a.m., he'd like walk around the room.
What?
He literally just walk around.
Is it that guy we saw? Or is it someone else?
No, this is a whole different person.
From 6 until 6.
12 a.m. till maybe even 8. I don't keep track because I actually go to sleep, guys. I actually go to sleep at
You stayed up that late, though?
Well, I've been up that late because the parties go on, and I sort of just see him walking, like, around the building, just emotionless.
Outside?
Like, yeah.
That's weird.
And yeah, he's graduating, so I don't have to see him again. Hope maybe he's do that into his house next year. Anyway, so that sounded like a lit thing to do.
Lit.
So, yeah. So that one guy asks, why doesn't Felipe like partying?
I don't like noise. I just really don't like noise that much.
Crowded places.
And
too.
crowded places, and I guess party people.
Yeah, true. Like those extroverted extroverts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious. Felipe doesn't like partying because there are too many Warriors games to go out to not party.
Many Warriors games.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, you answered that question already, so... Next?
Yeah, next.
Okay. So Hulk Smash asks, what do you think
boy.
about... Yep, Infinity War.
I'm gonna go to spoilers. I'm gonna be walking out.
If you're curious, he hasn't seen it yet. I've uploaded an entire vlog based on seeing it. So yeah, you guys already know.
Okay.
I think... I'm not going to try to go into any spoilers. I think Infinity War is great for what it is. It has like a great amount of action, suspense, and really dialogue. I think it's a perfect amount for an Avengers movie. I know Avengers movies aren't designed to be perfect, but this was done pretty well for...
Is it better than 2? And
Oh, without a doubt better than 2.
what about the first one?
I think it was actually the best one considering Thanos' character and just the amount of money that was put into it. I think it was actually the number 2, tied like for number 2 largest film budget ever.
Actually, Justice League is more expensive than Infinity War. Look how that turned out.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see Justice League, so I have no
You
idea.
didn't miss out much.
Well, fair enough, okay. Anyway, I'm excited for the next one. I have a couple fan theories as to if they're going to follow the comics or if they're going to go on their own path. Because the MCU is really infamous for just screwing some minor details up. And also, they really underpower the characters because you can only do so much with live-action films. Like, you know. Mm-hmm. Anyway, hey, I didn't go into any spoilers. I should get, like, a cookie for that. Anyway, so Juan Fernandez asks, how is living in college different from living at home?
You're free. You get to do whatever you want. Within reason.
Okay, within reason. Okay.
You're your own person. I know, you're cheap camera stand.
Yeah, I'm literally just karate chopping his leg because he's on the camera stand. Anyway, so, in my opinion, it's different in the sense that I'm actually free to really just do whatever I can because I don't need to drive everywhere in college because everything's really there for me to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got Uber. And Uber is actually a lot cheaper over where I go to college rather than here in Miami. So yeah, that's honestly all I got. What about you?
Yeah, you're basically on your own and it feels nice at times. Yeah, everything just goes by quicker when you're on your own.
Yeah, true, that's true. Anyway, so Jake Wade asks, would you rather listen to Peter complain or Connor sing for all of eternity? This is all of eternity, mind that. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna let you pick first. I think this was sort of aimed towards you.
Probably hearing Peter complain. I don't think I want to hear Connor's bad singing every single day.
Okay, yeah, I'd definitely pick Peter complain too. Because here's the thing. Peter will eventually run out of complaints. Connor can literally just sing da 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 for the rest of
singing shitty rap songs.
Yeah. Actually, Connor sort of stopped with rap. He's more into just Nintendo music now. Never mind, I'm not gonna sing. Anyway, yeah. And also, I'm kind of used to getting lectures from Peter, like, based on complaints that he has over his school, because I'm literally the person that he calls every time, like, his math teacher assigns 5 extra questions on the homework, or if he has to write an essay in the matter of, like, 2 weeks. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'd pick. So Hunter Lopez...
Oh, boy.
Yes, it had to be done. Hunter Lopez asks, what do y'all think about gun rights in America?
Oh, boy, we're getting into politics now. I'm surprised it took us this long. Long story short, yes.
What? Yes, like what?
Yes. Okay.
Yes, like what? You
yes,
like
ban
guns?
Rifles.
You like guns, or you want them banned?
Ban rifles. I mean, God, why do you need something like that? When would you need a gun like that?
For protection.
Yeah. With protection, take martial arts class.
I can tell that picture he's a little biased towards a certain side, don't you?
Y'all.
No, the picture. You see it?
Uh-huh. You still keep your damn guns.
Anyway, people say that if you ban them, then it's just going to come back like illegal drugs.
I mean, not ban, put tighter gun laws. That's what I would say.
Tighter gun laws, you know, like 1800 gun laws cannot monitor like 2000 guns. Like just guns in the 20th century. Anyway, I think just ban all those stupid upgrades. You know those upgrades that make it fire like 1,000 bullets in like 2 minutes? Like, you know, those sort of things. Like back then, I heard it's just like 1 bullet every like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not a political major.
We're not political.
Yeah, true. So Paul Smith asks, any social lessons you learned from college?
Be yourself.
That's basically what college is about, really.
Just go out and have fun. Go out and talk to new people with interest.
Within reason, though.
Within reason.
You don't drop out, actually. Yeah, like a couple of my kids in my dorm dropped out for those reasons, actually. Anyway, what I learned, you don't have to go to every party. Meet people on the first couple of weeks before they get into big friend groups, because then you can be part of those big friend groups before they stop meeting people, if that makes sense. don't spend too much time on your academics, and don't spend too much time on your social activity. And enjoy the independence, enjoy the college life while it lasts, because apparently this is supposed to be like the 4 best years of your life, I think, according to like the typical college student. So anyway, that's what I got. Anything for you?
Have fun.
Fair enough. Okay.
Don't be in your room playing video games all day, kids.
Okay, kids. Anyway, Pink Moon asks, pick a vast gamer to be roommates with, besides us. He mentioned that in the question. So you got a choice between Connor, Michael, or Peter.
Oh God.
I would pick Peter because I'm sort of used to...
Oh, Connor. He's probably going to be sleeping most of the time, so I don't have to put up with him.
Connor. Actually, Connor's a tab. Never mind, I'm not going to say anything about Connor's room habits.
No.
He
keeps all his stuff on his side, I keep all my stuff on my side.
He doesn't do that, by the way. He's very bad at that. By the way, he snores really loudly, too, so...
I'll get headphones. Those work.
Not for Connor.
I'll gag him.
You're gonna have to kick him out of the room just to get a decent night of sleep. Anyway, I'd pick Peter because I feel like Peter would be the most fair out of those people when it comes to just
Michael.
going outside and... No, Michael's too wild card. He'd probably smash more controllers like in the 2K videos.
Wild card.
Yeah. Anyway, I would pick Peter because he's more of a fair. Like I could actually go out with him and have a good time at times. And not saying that that's true for you too, Connor, but I feel like you just sort of just sleep your way through everything like you sort of did last year. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm just answering the question. And yeah, that's what I got. I picked Peter. Oh, okay, sorry. So Braun asks, what do you think of...
Yeah, every day, all day, every day. Yeah, boy.
What do you think of weed?
Yeah, boy, all day, every day.
What, like you put that stuff in your vape too?
5:20, 4:30 blaze, 5:30 blaze it.
5:30? Yeah. Is that a new thing you're making, 5:30?
The second coming of weed day.
Anyway, what do I think? If I'm going to answer this question seriously, I like it medically. I like the uses. I like how it could be used medically. It stops seizures. Like, it could actually turn like 100,000 seizures into one seizure. I heard that. And yeah, if people don't abuse it, then yeah, it could actually be used for good. And I heard it's a lot healthier than just alcohol in general when it comes to that stuff. I don't know if I'm using liberal media bias. You guys tell me in the comments. Anyway, final thoughts on weed?
We'll blaze it. Lit that.
Warriors. So, the Shaggy Dude asks, where do you see yourself in 4 years? Hopefully graduated. I hope. Okay,
the most simplest terms, graduated with a job. Or at least a decent starting job.
Look, I honestly don't know much about my future itself, because I don't know if I'm actually going to change majors down the line. And if I totally change my major, then I'm predicting the future right now. I'm going to change my major in 2019.
Wouldn't it be too late by then?
No, actually. No, actually. That's actually really when people start changing their majors. Anyway, what do you think about yourself in 4 years?
I mean, I really don't know. I graduate, that's all I really know.
I'd like to make friends in college, so I'd hope I see myself with more friends in the school.
Yeah.
I'd like to maybe get laid once or twice.
That's fine.
Yeah, that'll be my little personal goal. And yeah, I hope I don't become fat, though. That would suck. And also, I hope I don't die. If I die in less than 4 years and then this video comes out, then this is going to be really awkward. Anyway, yeah, I think we answered the question pretty well. So, Drew Kennedy asks, are you guys excited for sophomore year?
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually doing classes that are relevant to my major.
What was your major?
Biomed.
And why weren't the classes this year relevant?
They're just general classes.
Oh, the general requirements?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm very excited for next year for multiple reasons. Number one, I might be getting a new roommate that could be pretty lit for himself. Actually, I'm gonna make sure he's lit. If he isn't lit, then I'm gonna kick him out the first day. Second one is I'm actually taking noon and afternoon classes now, so waking up is gonna be a hell of a lot easier. I'm really looking forward to that. Number 3, I'm moving complexes, so I'm moving into a louder-ish dorm. Like, you know how my complex is very quiet and chill?
Yeah.
I'm going to be moving into, like, a louder-ish one. Not the loudest, but not the quietest at the same time. So, like, people could get to know each other. It's like I can make more friends in the complex itself, rather than just being alone with my roommate. And that's why. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, actually. How about you?
Yeah.
So, Mystic Jimmy asks, does Felipe really like 13 Reasons
I
Why?
haven't seen it. I'll never see it as long as I live.
Remember that, like, one thing you said, like, in that one vlog? Like, you thought 13 Reasons Why was better than all of anime?
Yeah. Are you gonna watch season 2? Oh boy, I'm excited.
I don't even know what they're doing at this point. I think they're trying to depict a... First season was a suicide. Second season... Yeah, I don't even know anymore, because the shows kind of went downhill. Personal opinion, I don't know what you think. If you still think it's the best show on television, that's your opinion. What do you think, in a nutshell?
It's the best show ever made.
Okay.
Who needs Daredevil or Castlevania or
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's not a Netflix exclusive.
What? Oh, you're naming that a Netflix exclusive?
Who needs Little Witch Academia or Castlevania when you got 13-piece pie?
Ash vs. Evil Dead.
That's canceled.
Whatever. It was still a good show. So Reverse Flash, terrible villain by the way, if you're curious. Anyway, if you could time travel, then what would you do? I would go back in time and prevent the Warriors from ever existing. I would go back in time and tell LTE to not do basketball. I would tell him to be a typewriter. I would tell him to be a computer science major.
I'd go back in time and tell Charles Barkley
To
to
what?
pursue his goal of being in Space Jam.
I thought you were going to say lay off the donuts. But... Anyway, what I would do is I'd actually go back in time, maybe to the early 50s, put myself in like a Superman comic, and be like, hey, you're the guy from the Superman comic. No, you know what I actually do? I would like go back a couple years later. Remember that like big lottery? I would steal the numbers, win that.
That's what everybody would do.
And yeah, it's as stereotypical as it gets. It's stereotypical. The reason why it's stereotypical is because it's a good goal. That's basically why. And yeah, would you go back in time to... What else would you do? Because this could actually be an hour video if we tried it to be. Don't worry, guys. We're not going to make this an hour. I'd go back in time, steal all of Einstein's work, and say it's mine. You're like, hey, look, I made all these math theories.
I'd go back in time, get some rare comics, and yeah, I got it now.
Okay, so James Keller asks, do you guys like your schools?
Yeah, I enjoy RPI, even though there's like a multitude of issues.
Define those?
Like the cold, some of the students, some of the classes. I guess administration kind of sucks.
Sucks in what way? Like, they don't care?
Yeah, that's what they're getting. It feels that way sometimes, but hey, I've been able to get help. I guess I've improvised. But I still enjoy RPI.
Anyway, what I gotta say about my school is I enjoy the school, even though I had like a really, really slow start when I got there, like socially. I enjoy the water, even though Edgar can be very technologically stupid at times. I still enjoy it. Like the power go out, I like just snap if like a drop of rain goes in or anything like that, because you know it's a...
Oh, the key card.
Oh, the key card. Yeah, they're trying to fix the door also. I'm not gonna live there, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, overall, I enjoy it. I enjoy Edgar as its own school. I think the community can be cool when it tries to be.
And then there's
those other
that
people.
guy.
You're gonna find those other people in
There's
like
creepy guy, creepy stalker guy.
creepy stalker, the extroverted extrovert.
Extroverted.
You're gonna find those people at any school you go to. So
Mr. Weeb Trash.
Weeb Trash, yeah, him. So Amir Patel asks, why Drake and Josh?
Drake and Josh is the best anime ever made. It's a masterpiece. Right behind Corey in the house.
I made Drake and Josh because he told me to, and yeah, I feel like I haven't been listening to his requests recently, so I was like, oh hey, yeah, I'll do it.
When did I request that? I requested like Hey Arnold, dumb ones like Hey Arnold
You
or
requested Drake and Josh too.
I might have.
Anyway, have I shown you it yet?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, I'm gonna show you after camera either way. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's honestly why, because it's the best anime ever.
Right next door in the house.
So Lemon Tree asks, do you have any personal goals for next year?
Make more friends.
How many do you have now?
I'd say like I have a small group of people I know, but I'd say I only have one real friend.
You see, by the end of the year this year, I've actually run into like this whole group who play basketball and like anime at the same time, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I run into similar groups, but I'd say I only made one friend, I guess. One person I could talk to a lot.
I'd say next year, if anything, I'd say try to get more into that group. I've been meeting a couple like small groups, like there's this one group who organizes basketball, like, who's really into the sport that I think I'd hang out with just to watch games, and he's really into partying. He has parties in his room. He's living in the loudest dorm next year, so I can come and chill there if I really want to. And yeah, honestly, and maybe work out some more, actually.
I need to work out even though I couldn't because the gym was like so far and I had to wade through like
Yeah, maybe work out.
5 inches of snow.
Maybe work out some more, get into a healthier diet. That's probably what I want to do. And yeah, just overall have fun, make good
I
grades.
think I need to go to more events. That'd be one of my goals.
Yeah, same actually. Well, my complex is going to allow me to do that because I'm going to meet people in the complex.
Yeah, actually I'm super close to everything with my new dorm.
Nice. I was close to the library and that was about it. Anyway, so Omnitrix asks, what do you see in the future of
Ha! What future?
So yeah, guys, I actually have a God's plan for
God's
VGU.
plan.
Get it? God's plan.
Reference.
Anyway, so I know this current VGU is crumbling down to like nothingness eventually, but here's my plan. The plan of AT. I am going to resurrect VGU with a whole new cast of people and meet in college. That's going to be my new plan. I'm going to resurrect it by getting people I know in college to join it. And yeah, we're going to create VGU Part 2. And yeah, you can still technically be part of it.
So you're gonna get your friends to do it?
If I make the right friends too. I don't know if the current ones would
Listen,
actually.
if you're doing a Let's Play of Danganronpa, I'd be totally down for that.
Mario Party,
No, Danganronpa.
Pokemon Alpha, Ruby, Omega.
Say Danganronpa, damn it.
Okay. Anyway, that's my plan. But for the future, if it goes on as it is now, I can see the channel just floating in midair, maybe gaining 5 more subs.
Until they realize, hey, where's the rest of hey, why did they stop?
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I'm just going to try to make the best out of the situation. Next one. So Robert Jackson asks, how did you meet each VGU member?
I met you because I was lonely at school, and then I know Max came and was like, hey, you want to hang with us? And then
Doug was there too.
Doug was you, and then I saw you, and then I didn't really know you until I went on that school trip, and it's like, hey, we
like
can be
Dragon Ball.
bros.
We bonded through Dragon Ball Z, actually. That's our first conversation, actually.
Before I say, like, yeah, Dragon Ball's, you gotta watch these other shows that are like
Yeah.
Baby Dragon.
And then he went back to thinking Goku can beat everyone.
I know.
Anyway, so I met you from that experience. You basically said it all.
I met Connor from on your birthday. We played Mario
You met Connor in
Party.
elementary school.
Yeah, a while ago.
Anyway, I met Connor because he asked me for money to buy snacks on the vending machine, and we got into a conversation about Pokemon, because I was somewhat into Pokemon, not as much as he was. And yeah, that's how we bonded. Michael, I met in pre-K because I would not let him fall asleep in, like, because pre-K you, like, have nap sessions, and I was always up during the nap sessions, and I always bothered him during pre-K with that. Now, Peter I actually met because of Doug. Because I wanted to join PE because Doug was getting his PE requirement over with there and then. So I wanted to join just to play sports with him. It was fun. And while I was there, I met Peter. Yeah, Peter was pretty chill. It was like when he started to come here, so he didn't know much English at all. He was very, very different. He didn't have that speedy car. He didn't have...
He wasn't lazy.
He didn't have the group, which is an obscure reference for us, but he didn't have the group to deter him every second.
He wasn't super lazy.
Okay, fair enough. And yeah, it's basically what I got. So, So Goku asks, cartoons or anime?
They both have their ups and downs.
If you had to pick one.
Uh,
I know some animes that want to be cartoons so bad, though. But I'm going to count them.
Stocking and maybe Little Witch Academia.
I feel like... No, I'm being too specific. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna piss off some anime fans by saying... comparing the two. Anyway, I'd pick anime, because I honestly know more anime than cartoons.
I think anime, too. But there's some cartoons I think are, like, way better than anime. than most anime.
Like what? Classic Simpsons?
And
South Park?
And, like...
Rick and Morty?
I like a lot of action shows better than most action anime, like the 2012 Ninja Turtles show or Avatar.
Getting rid of classic Simpsons is always tough for me, but I'm gonna do it for anime.
Weeb trash!
Racist. Next one. So Fleek
Then
Beats
we already
asks, do you guys use Snapchat?
Didn't we answer this a while back?
He asked if I like it. Now it's a matter if we use it.
So I already know my answer, no.
Well, yeah, he uses it every day.
I use it every day.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's just embarrassed about it because he doesn't think anybody else does it to the extent that he does. He's always using the filters, Snapchatting
all day, every day.
Snapchatting the Warriors fans to the point where he's knowing me about how many Snapchats he's sending me. Yeah, I use it on a personal scale. Connor started using it on a personal scale. He's uploaded one video of popcorn, and that's about it. And besides that, Michael doesn't know it exists. Peter, that's his own thing. And yeah, that's what I got. Doug uses it casually too, actually. So, last question. Overall, did you enjoy your first year in college?
Yeah, I think so. I got through it, I made friends, I got into clubs, I did good in grades, and yeah, I felt more independent.
Look, I'm gonna say, college for the first year was a tough transition, I think, but if I look back on it as a whole, I'd say I had a good time overall. Even though I had ups and downs at times, I still had fun with all the events going on, with all, like, the overnight parties, with all the fireworks, with all the basketball and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think just overall I had a good time.
Yeah, same here. Ups and downs.
Anyway, out of 10 stars, what would you rate it?
Maybe a 7 or 8.
7 or 8? Like 7.5?
I'd say a 7.5.
Someone sent me a friend request on Facebook.
I think computer science knocked it down a good point or two.
Oh yeah, because computer science is a bitch over there.
Yep.
Anyway, I'd actually give myself comparing myself to freshman year would be 8 by now, because 8 out of 10, because it actually dramatically increased from fall semester to spring semester, because I think spring semester is that much better than fall. And yeah, that's what I got. I know it's gonna 99%. I know it's 9% likely gonna increase over the years to come, because I'm gonna get more used to the area. I'm gonna be an upperclassman, and I'm gonna have more rights, like with the school. And yeah, that's honestly all I got. Okay. So that's the end of the Q&A.
Yeah, boy.
So you got a question for me, and I can ask you one.
What's your favorite slam jammer?
My favorite slam jammer is Charles Barkley when he dunks the donut into the milk.
What's your question for me?
But what's your favorite slam jammer?
Charles Barkley when he saved anime. He took out when he took out from Goku with the Ultra Instinct Slam Jam.
Okay, now I gotta ask you, what level of swag do you have?
I have swag to the 69th power.
Ooh.
Oh. I have a joint, a leaf of marijuana to the 69th power.
Anyway, my level of swag, get this, guys, this is a new study that people have done. I'm omni swag still. See, it's omnipotent, but with swag. Omni swag still.
That is interesting. You're nowhere near level as a marijuana leaf to the 69th power.
I'm omni swag still, so I can make that up if I want to. To the 69th power, to the lit dab dab.
Lit dab dab.
Anyway, oh shit, actually I got an email from our professor. Yeah, go away. Anyway, so yeah, it's honestly what I got. And also my dad can cause universes to blow up. See, Thanos can do that by snapping his fingers like in the comics, but I do it with a dab. Wait, that's what I got. So, if you guys want us to do like more Q&As, maybe
Smash that like button, subscribe.
subscribe for more, leave questions. I'm gonna actually have a video by itself with the questions like I normally do. If I ever decide to do a Q&A again, which I will, by the way. So, yeah, do you have a name you want to exit yourself as? Are you still a Dab Master?
I'm the Tab Master.
So anyway, you gotta exit like that. AT from the A Teacher here, signing out.
Let's let that Master.